Hello, hello, hello. So in my last video, I spoke about what is true self-love, and one of the key components that I spoke to was understanding the truth of who you are. So how do you understand the truth of who you are in the form, with the intention of really, really discovering self-love? So I'm going to explain two very simple exercises here. And number one of the things that most people struggle with is really calming down the chatter in their mind. You know, those messages that you've been telling yourself over and over and over again for years of not being good enough, of guilt, of shame, of blaming yourself for mistakes, of whatever it is, that torture that you are putting upon yourself in your mind. That is the number one thing that gets in the way for people, in my experience, of really discovering themselves and loving themselves more. They are attached to that thinking. So the step number one is to slow the monkey mind down. How do you slow the monkey mind down? One really effective technique is just to write out all your thoughts, all those shitty, crappy thoughts, all that guilt, all that shame. Get it out. Remember, shame grows in silence. Shame loves to hide, and by hiding shame and guilt, it grows, and it can be absolutely debilitating. Okay, so as soon as you start to share shame and how you truly genuinely feel about yourself with another person that absolutely can listen and be present and respects you and is trustworthy, it's those feelings start to decrease. Okay, if you don't have another person that you can share with, or you're not ready to share, just grab a notebook, a really cheap notebook. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, and write it all out. Be honest with yourself, okay, and be gentle with yourself as you're doing this. Tears might come out. You might feel for a moment or so even more shame that you feel this way, or that you have done what you've done. Okay, this is, do it in the intention that you are releasing it. Every single person alive today has made mistakes, has failed, has done things that they look back that they're not proud of. But we must release them because they hold us down. Okay, so that's number one. Release that chatter, those thoughts in your mind that keep telling you that you're not good enough, that you're not this, that you're not that, that are torturing you. Write them out on paper. Okay, rip the paper up after. Nobody needs to see this. Burn it, do whatever. Number two is very, very, very important. Stillness. We are not still, we are not present. I want you to start practicing stillness. 5 minutes, just for 5 minutes every single day. If when you start off with 5 minutes is too much, start with 2 minutes, okay, and build it up. Okay, so in the stillness, you are just focusing on your body, bringing your body, noticing the body, noticing how still your body is as you sit still. Okay, that's the first element. Just do that for 2 minutes. If you have trouble doing that, do the 4-4-8 breathing technique. So you breathe in to the count of 4, you hold to the count of 4, you release to the count of 8. Do this for 3 minutes and then go into stillness. Okay, if your mind still chatters. Next step, when you've got the practice of being still for 2 minutes, you can then add. Okay, so what I would like you to add, once you've consistently got 2 minutes of stillness practice up, what I'd like you to add is just noticing nothing. Noticing the experience of stillness and nothing. And in that nothing, you can then move your awareness to your big toe, noticing the world from the awareness of your big toe, from your foot, okay, from your thigh, your knee. Move the awareness around in your body. Okay, so let go of the monkey mind. Write out all of the thoughts and the feelings that keep you feeling like you're a failure, like you're unworthy, like you're not good enough, whatever it is, the guilt and shame. Get it out on paper. have a tissue box next to you because tears might come. Be gentle with yourself. Number 2, practice stillness. Start with 2 minutes. If you can't do a full 5, if you can do a full 5, that's great. Every single day. If that doesn't work, start 3 minutes. Count, breathing in, count to 4, holding count to 4, releasing to the count of 8, and then getting into stillness. And then when you build it up, you can move around and be aware from different parts of your body. If you do this every single day for 3 months, you will start to notice your confidence, your calmness, and the thoughts about yourself and how it feels to start to discover the truth of who you are. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you in my next 5-minute Your Success Hack. Bye-bye.